Ah, a new episode starting. I know where the bus is. Ish. Know what direction. But I'm going this way instead to look for rituals. Going to just search over the whole area. Making sure I don't miss a thing. Whoa. The waves can hit me. Ah, weren't that big. Looked larger like right now. But nah. So small. I see no ritual so far. Which is a bad sign. Having all the rituals done as soon as possible is what would be optimal, so that I would just start going directly towards the boss. Instead of sneaking around here. Going in a zigzag pattern, using more time. It seems that's just how I have to do this. Unless rituals just there we go, finally. You're late. Oh, and of course I had to go do a mistake. So sad. Oh wait. Nice. I didn't lose that tribute because of that. As that was the enabling of the
when I'm ready and not before.
Ritual. Not the actual ritual itself. Okay, I'm a little scared. These enemies are powerful. There we go. A lot of 3. Yeah, that has only shown me 1 so far. That's bad.
I like you better this way.
Power amulet, power ring. Who knows? Maybe they have good. Oh Lord, Salt and Scale. Oh Lord of Salt and Scale, your servants attend to thee. Praise thee, Suagoth. Without life yet living, the Brine King sleeps. We send our praise to thee, so that ye might eternally slumber. O Great One, we offer up this human soul, a slave for you in your drowned city. Please take this life and bid the seas be calm and plentiful. Woe to the sailor who does not offer tribute to thee. Such a man is cast off from our ocean kingdom. He shall be made a pariah with neither captain nor commission. Judge us not by our unworthy sails. Look to us as your servants, your kin of salt and scale. Oh, praise thee, thou God. Praise thee. Shrine to the Brine King. Maybe I should become a voice actor. Nah, I probably shouldn't. I was just too monotone for that. It does go on a lot better than it used to be. Before it was very like this. I actually used to speak like this before. It was very noticeable. This kind of speech still remains in my written language. I even use dots when communicating. Some of you may have thought that those people didn't exist anymore. But I do. Hello. I am back. I have returned. I am as unlively as ever. Actually, I'm feeling pretty lively right now. Compared to how I used to be. Speaking only like this in a very monotone voice. Everything I'd say would be like this. But I think I gotten better speaking like this now instead of like this. I don't know, kind of difficult to talk about my own language or my own way of speaking. As my perceptions is different than the others when it comes to these things. It is often difficult to find out yourself if you stink or not. You get used to your own smell and scent. So it takes another to tell you more info about it, yes. Ah, this will be a bad one. Yep, you need to do good on the third one. Waves here too look pretty, but they don't go that up on me, it seems. Kind of difficult to see with all of my skins, but yeah. Alright. Yeah, no, pretty small waves. Wait, no, wait, what? I don't have to look at the line, I have to look at... Huh. Did give some ways up.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Hello, the Brian King. Hello. Yes, accents I went towards it after all. Nothing. Something. Question mark? Aha, far away to the shallow water. Interesting, but it wasn't that interesting. Yes, found it. Oh, whoops. I was distracted. My mind went somewhere else. Yep. I did not have a timer on. I haven't closed my game since I started this either. And with the time small chats on Discord, I guess I can't tell by seeing how long I've been playing for either. Well, that is what should you call sad. It seems I'm still
When I'm ready, and not before.
as unprotected as ever. I need to get rid of my weaknesses before I have to upgrade this weak body of mine before why can't I speak the correct words I want to say? Of course it's going to do something against me. Okay, I'm sacrificing our chaos for this. 14% increased rarity. Wait, 16? 14. 16. Huh. Thought it would be an item I'd actually use. But I guess not. Oh, Piranda's gold ring. Okay. Stop making me feel bad about my decisions. Path of Exile. Ah. Okay. I guess I'll have to go off my feeling of time. I feel like I've been in this area for quite some while.
So courageous. Such a fine example of womanhood. I simply knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Or my husband. You see, His Majesty could never be satiated on his wedding day by one bride alone. Thank you, my new sister. I shall always treasure your company.
And there is shit. Ah, okay. At least I just leveled up, so I won't have to waste the whole level. It's actually fine to die now, if I say it like that. Here again we go with my high damage, low defense.
When I'm ready and not before.
It would usually take longer time to get rid of that much health after the Brine King. But people will usually also survive for longer. Okay. I am very lucky. Okay. I am very lucky. Okay. I am very lucky about the level up right before this. Okay. I already finished the sentence. I won't say what I said earlier again. It's quickly at least. There we go.
Sologoth. Born of ocean's mire, and death washed clean of dark desire. And thus the Lord of Salt and Scale sinks to feed the fishes that flit amongst the ruins of Soartha. Come and jest of his divine juices while they are all washed away.
I will equip this though, because as you see, one major, one minor. Okay. You cannot be stunned if you've been stunned or blocked by a stunning hit in the past 2 seconds. Very nice. Oh, hello, Balaam Roth.
How did you? You're still breathing. Bloody barnacles on me arse. You, my new friend, are a legend of the high seas to behold. I tell you what, I've already done my bit getting you here, but if you're looking to sail onto Frisia, me and the Black Crest would be honored to take ya.
Sail to the bridge encampment.
Hold on to your cockles, me hearty. The sea betwixt here and Frisia be the most ill-tempered there is. Here's hoping you've as much steel in your gizzard as you seem to in your heart. Cast off!
I was distracted by chat. Ha. And I am confused. Okay, how many exalted? 3, 197, 111. Give me. Yeah. I guess I'll talk to the NPCs.
What'll I do now? This here broken bridge speaks to me some. A fair place to rest me old bones for a bit. And tell you what, with all this sunlight and fresh air, I can feel the calling forth of the poetic muse beneath me trousers. Been a long time since I felt this here compass point in any direction. Now, speaking of navigations and the like, a long time ago, I had me a nice collection of riches stuffed away in a lockbox. Being the stupid ass that I am, I buried the thing one eve when I was high in my cups. Can't for the death of me remember where except I knew it was near this broken bridge. The box has a silver locket in it. It holds the portrait of my late wife, Meredith. It's the last thing I have in this world to remember her by. If you happen across my lockbox in your travels, I'd be appreciating of its return. Ah! See ya, chum!
Judging by that rather curious ship and its aberrant captain, I imagine you had rather an interesting voyage here. Now, Inquisitor Maligaro. We must have his soul. He has most certainly returned to his old haunt, yet his manifestations are like wisps on the wind. There one moment, gone the next. While I am familiar with the phantasmal trails and tributaries that filigree this reality, Maligaro's exact whereabouts eludes me. You should speak with these desperates who cling to this broken bridge, that young Templar scholar in particular. Their mundane knowledge must provide where my enlightened sapiens cannot. Remember, humanity needs us.
Ah, yes. You do seem to have a penchant for presenting yourself when times are at their most perplexing. It would seem that our Almighty has forsaken us. False deities from ages past now rise and ravage, while our blessed innocence remains as silent as the stones at my feet. So much for Templar propaganda, eh? Well, I suppose if we are to fend for ourselves, then I should answer your troubling arrival with our own most pressing tribulation. The relic that washed ashore and started all the chaos. It was covered in ancient Val inscriptions. The symbols were much weathered, making them challenging to translate. Yet I did my best. The inscriptions spoke of the god Ralakesh. If this object somehow housed the spirit of that many-faced monstrosity, then I fear we are all in danger. Ralakesh was renowned for his penchant for subjugation and control. Please, I urge you to destroy this god before his strength and dominance grow insurmountable. Nip this divine threat in the bud, as it were. Our poor friend, Grust, has likely become Ralakesh's avatar in this world. At least his recent behavior would indicate as much. If you could see to Grust's passing, Ralakesh will be forced to retreat into the relic. Destroy the relic, and perhaps you will also destroy the god. Fare you well.
Oh, Silk is also gone.
What would you like to know? It started with a few mumblings in his slumber, then long forays into the wilds, searching for relics of a distinctly arachnid nature. I thought it a natural extension of Silk's eccentric persona at first. Then came the sleepless nights studying those relics, the fevered recitations in broken Valish, the strange 8-phase rituals. Then one night Silk gathered his collection and scuttled off into the darkness without a word. Silk has always been susceptible to fine fictions. Perhaps he has finally shunned reality altogether. The end of learning is the beginning of death.
Thank the gods. You're no saint, I can see that. Though, who am I to question what form divine providence comes in? I am the great Alva Valai, reliquarian extraordinaire. A seeker of mysteries, explorer of the unknown, lover of all things that glitter, and I need your help. The lost temple of Atsuata. Halls lined with finery, boxes stuffed with glimmering riches, and relics touched by insurmountable power. The eons lost to history, until now. I believe the secret of its location lies in the Val City, which until very recently was submerged and completely unreachable. But with all that's going on, the city has risen from the depths and, well, it's still completely unreachable. It seems the only way to even get close is across the river, and the only crossing is overrun with bandits. I've a plan that could make both of us unbelievably wealthy, but perhaps one day.
Goodbye.
You arrive. The Great Spirit spoke in my dreams, told me that darkness would again drown our lands, and you, Exile, would walk before the flood. But what is this? You are not alone. A shade, a memory, older even than... No, older than spirit? Fear grips my throat. I shake, but the spirit drapes a warming cloak upon my shoulders. This ancient ghost that follows you, it has the trust of the spirit. And if the spirit trusts, then I trust. Stay true to you.
Turn your back for the barest moment and Rayclast bites you in the proverbial. I imagine that's how you're feeling upon visiting us this time. It's how I feel about now. I'm afraid that the Inquisitor's spirit has indeed returned to the Chamber of Sins. Yet while you won't encounter Meligaro by wandering his halls, I do perhaps know how you can find him. Whilst investigating the Fell Shrine, I learned of the existence of a map, forged by Meligaro from his own viscera. This map allowed him to transfer his spirit into another form of existence, an existential safe house to which he could retreat should death ever attempt to take him. Understanding the map's purpose, Vol tried to destroy it, to no avail. So he locked it away deep within the ruins of Frisia Cathedral. Find that map and place it upon the Reverie device in Meligaro's old laboratory. And when you step over that threshold, expect the very worst. Keep your life to your own.
Then I need to put out the recursions for both this and last episode. Then I will end the video, I believe. I have no idea how long I've spent, but it feels like I've spent long on this video. So that is what I will believe. Oh no, Never mind, I didn't need to sneeze after all. Or so I thought. Ah! My thought seems to be right. Okay. First off, hello there. Show me your variations. Ah. I think I'll go with this one though. That's one decoration. Shall I make it very morbid? Just put a dead friend of his right here next to him. Right, arm. No, wait, the corpse is kind of floating. Yes, I won't do it after all though. This one. Actually, not like that. I'll have you stand like this. Okay, and that's it for this episode. Goodbye.